Chicken 1, 2, 3, it's Halloween. Oh, I'm going live, and I think I'm live. Alright, so in that case, hello internet, and welcome, baby. Let's do this. Come and join the show. Ooh. Come and join the show. Ooh. Come and join the show. Ooh. Come and join the show. Through his memories, fear of emptiness, creep closer till you breath and it. All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm just going to do a quick live stream only because I'm practicing. Just finished watching Mike in the Night, who is the bench bar for these live streams, right? He's the absolute King Kahoney. He just finished doing a Halloween special, so where everyone called in and told ghost stories, including myself. So if you want to check that out. So I'm going to give a plug to that show, that Halloween special. Someone in Mikey's show actually sort of recommended maybe an after party, but I don't know how many people are going to find this stream because I'm really new, so I'm just practicing. That's all it is. And I do, even if you get to watch this on playback. Even if you watch this on playback, I do have some topics to talk about. But yeah, anyways, so welcome to the show. This is the Mike in the Night page here. We are part of the Mike Martins Network. What that means is basically Mike has kindly said that I can recast some of the episodes, especially if I ring up and things like that. So that's all that means. It's just a collaboration. And anyways, let's get started. What do I want to talk about today? First of all, happy Halloween, everybody. It is Halloween. And I'm not much of a theme person, but there you go. There's a nice desktop. Talk about prep, right? Yes. Yeah. I was pretty proud of that. So yeah, this is the most amateur show on YouTube. So how's everybody going? Again, at this stage, I'm just talking to myself, but that's all right. It's all about the practice. I did try and do a live stream last night as well, and it was such a good spiel. I had Craig Cook sing a song for me. So if you want to check out some music, then do that. He's a local musician in New Zealand. I'm all about the 3 E's, right? So the 3 E's is enlighten, educate, and entertain. That's why I mentioned the whole music thing. So if you want a bit of light entertainment, go to my YouTube page there, and as you can see here, we did a podcast of Craig Cook's original song, where he performed over Skype. And we actually, we met, here's a cool story, we met through Mike in the Night, we found out we're both in the same city, and now he's actually booking my studio. That's awesome, right? So, that's really cool. And he's got really good music, so I do want to try and help him. So, there we go. So that's Craig Cook there. That was on Halloween special. We kind of just hung out on live stream. My stream was quite choppy that night. I think it's to do with my neighborhood connection, where there was just quite a lot of people trying to connect at the same time. But hopefully this stream tonight is not as choppy. So again, the main reason why I want to do this live stream is basically practice, because this would be maybe my second or third stream. The first stream went really well. We actually had people in the chat room and everything, and But this time around, I am literally talking to myself, as you can see. But I'm okay with that because I just need to practice anyway. All right, what do I want to talk about in today's episode? Well, again, this is not a, even though it's Halloween, it's not a themed show, okay? I didn't put that much prep. But there's this really cool exercise that I was taught by my counsellor. I actually have had 2 sessions with a mental health counsellor, and I just thought it was really interesting. So obviously there's a lot of things going on at the moment. So if you need some sort of assistance, first of all, I'm not a trained counsellor or anything. I was actually the patient. But so please find someone that is trained in this stuff. For example, I went through EAP services in New Zealand, and it was through my workplace. So some workplaces actually have that kind of benefit. It's a return on investment for those companies, because if you can keep your staff mentally positive in terms of mental health, then it's a return on investment. I just thought it was a really cool program. It's totally anonymous and separate to the company itself. And at first I was really reluctant in seeking help, but I found it surprisingly helpful. And so I've had 2 sessions. So the first session, I'm going to break down some of these mental health episodes into little parts. But today's episode, I want to talk about one exercise, and that's called the values system. So the values system, let's get started. Hopefully you can hear my sound effects. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Hopefully you heard that drum roll. Again, I'm practicing, so I'm gonna be my own student and watch this stream back and see if all the audios come through. I did try and do a live stream yesterday as practice, and we did have people come in, but we lost a few patients because apparently my audio wasn't loud enough. So this time around I turned it up, and I'm currently looking at my stats, as you can see in my audio board right there. It's saying the microphone's coming through. See that bouncing green light? So if it's saying it's coming through, it should definitely be going through. So anyways, let's get to the exercise. Exercise! Values exercise. What is it all about? So this values exercise, adapted by TAPROOT, basically determines your core values. How I see it is, it's sort of like self-branding. So whatever you do in life, I refer back to this exercise and I go, is what I'm doing at the moment, is it part of my values system? And so yeah, I'll break it up into 3 parts. This exercise has 3 parts. First of all, you pick a bunch of words in this list here, things that you simply feel like it's a core value to you personally. So things that you relate to, and you don't need much thought into it, you know what I mean? You don't have to think about it too much. So there we go. If you need to pause this video, please do, and I encourage you to get a pen and paper and participate, especially if, like I say, you need some assistance with mental health, with everything going on in the world. Okay, so values exercise. So pick a few words there. And what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you sort of what I did, what I picked, and yeah, see if you find that interesting. So anyway, pick a bunch of words there. So for example, if caring is a word that you feel is core value to you personally, write that down in a piece of paper. Okay, next step is group all the similar values together from the list of values you created. Group them in a way that makes sense to you. Create a maximum of 5 groupings. So for example there, as you can see, abundance, growth, wealth, security, freedom, independence, flexibility, peace. And don't think about it too much, and there is no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. Okay, so that's that part there. Next up. Final step here is to choose one word within each grouping that best represents the label for the entire group. So make it a title. There are no right or wrong answers here. There's an example there. So freedom is the title for that subgroup. And you just pick a bunch of words from this here. Okay, so from there, the fourth and final step is not actually in this here, but the fourth and final step is basically what you do is you write a description for each category. So you write a description for each category. And there we go. There we go. And now give yourself a pat on the back. Well done, mate. Well done. Right, so that's the values exercise. And if you're interested, this is, I'm going to scroll this back up in case you want to, while I'm talking, write down the words. So there you go. I am just going to hide myself. Whoops, that's not the right one. I'm going to hide my video right here. So there you go. You don't need to see me all the time, do you? So there's the value system there. Okay, so I'm going to quickly... I'm going to play your song again while you do this. And I'm going to come back with my stuff, what I wrote down. If you like the song in the background, I am on Spotify. Self-plug, that's what it's all about. I'm not getting paid on YouTube, and even if on Spotify, I'm getting 1 or 2 cents a month. So I just, yeah, if you like the music, I'm all about entertainment, right? So there you go. And when I come back from this musical break, I'm going to tell you what I write down, okay? I've got my list here. I'm going to give you a couple more seconds. By the way, if you like music, remember to check out the Craig Cook special we did right there. If you go to my YouTube page, actually type Skype. There's a bunch of Skype performances that I did, some dating back in 2012. Check that out. Or yeah, go to ralphe.co.nz. Alright, you ready? I'm ready. Ready for ya on a Halloween special. Okay, fade out music. Okay, so welcome back to the show. Soon to wrap up now. That hope you found that exercise really interesting. I do have one other exercise I want to do which deals with mental health. I'll do that in another episode. So please like, comment, subscribe if you find value in this. And remember to see a professional counsellor if you have some stuff on your mind and you want to kind of unease. You know, it's like a tune-up. Like, you know how you do a tune-up in your car? Well, it's like a tune-up, for your brain, right? Okay, so here we go. Here's my value system. So for step number 1. For step number 1, I put down wealth. as my title. And in there I've put down security, achievement, professionalism, vision, resourcefulness, responsibility. That was wealth, security, achievement, professionalism, vision, resourcefulness, responsibility. Those are the like words I put, and then as a description. Now this is just whatever came in my mind, and I didn't take too long to think of this, and that's the point, you know, to kind of just get it out, like your subconscious to come out. So anyways, wealth as a value for me gives certainty and control of my own destiny. A financially stable and completely debt-free life, future, would mean I may take on riskier ventures like owning a job or my own business. So there you go. My only debt at the moment, by the way, guys, I'm really good. I don't have any credit card consumer debt, no car debt, no student loans. The only debt that I do have is a monster mortgage. Monster mortgage. And that's scary enough, right, for Halloween? Oh, yes. So scary. So scary. Put myself back in there. Okay. Right, the next group I've titled Passion. So under passion, I've put down creativity, love, health, spirituality, making a difference, well-being, joy, and playfulness. Description, passion as a value for me adds fun and motivation and meaning to my life, as well as creating a dash of spontaneity with connection to pursuing passion projects and hobbies. For example, music. 1 or 2 cents a month on Spotify makes it a hobby, a passion, but I love it. Okay, so title number 3 is wisdom. So like words under there is intelligence, leadership, learning, knowledge, personal development. And my description that I wrote down is wisdom as a value for me is about self-growth, and being a student of life in pursuit of knowledge would equal to mountains of happiness for me. Yes. See, in another exercise, this is just a sort of a teaser for next time. There's another exercise called the drama triangle. There's 3 words and for each point of the triangle. At the bottom of the triangle, one of the words is victim. And then my counselor talked about flipping that drama triangle into a winner's triangle. So rather than being a victim, it's okay to be vulnerable. So I'm being very vulnerable doing this podcast right now, but it's fine because hopefully if it helps me, it may help someone else out there, and that's what it's all about, guys. Yes, back to the list. So don't trust wisdom, yep. 4th category is titled trustworthiness. I've had quite the story, guys, so I won't get into it with this, quite a life story. I won't get into it into this podcast. But yeah, apparently I have trust issues. That's okay. But yeah, so that's why I've titled this one, the most important word being trustworthiness. And like words under that are things like relationships, reliability, loyalty, quality, stability. My description there that I wrote down is trustworthiness as a value for me would mean love and meaningful people around me, though there is only but a few in my life. To find similar souls, both existing and perhaps a few new, so that I may emulate their success and in turn become a self-made success story of my own. Okay, and 5th and final title is kindness. And I've only got 2 like words under this one here because I ran out of words. You may have less or more words than I do, so... But yeah, so my 2 like words under kindness is self-control and intuition. My description for that group is kindness as a value for me. It's kindness to myself, as I am not perfect and have had a lack of support and shaky origins, but to be kind to myself, I may perhaps work towards giving value to the life I am given. So yeah, that wraps that up, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes. And yeah, that's the show. I just wanted to tell you about that values exercise. Nobody tuned in tonight. That's okay. Hopefully a few of you maybe comment on the playback. And yeah, and I'm really just gonna continue doing this stream thing every now and then. I'm gonna look back at the stream, see if it's choppy or not, because that's the main thing for me, is if it's choppy, it's my internet connection, and I kind of worry about that. My first stream seemed like, and I actually had people listening in, my first stream went okay, but the second one kind of threw me off a little bit because it was a little bit choppy. I've tried, the only thing I can think of is in this new stream, I've tried putting little icons and things like that. See the Ralphe.co.nz animated guy? I've put things like that and some backdrops in there. I don't know if that's what's making the stream slow, but I don't know. It shouldn't, right? It shouldn't. So, anyways, I'm still a student, guys. If you want the real deal, remember, Ralphie is part of the Mike Martins Network. If you want the real deal, head over to Mike in the Night. He's been doing it for years. He's been doing the stream thing for years. Years. He was actually in the audience in my first live stream, and so that was kind of a buzz. So that was really cool. Head to my YouTube channel. Actually, this one right here, somewhere there. I think it's this one. Yeah, live with guest Craig. So I had Craig call in. You can see there was actually people in the chat. This time around, I think because a lot of Mike's audience actually come to my channel, and it's quite late at night in New Zealand, and I think maybe a lot of them are in Canada and things like that, so the time zones don't quite match. But that's alright. I'm not all about popularity contests, not at all, sir. I'm all about just really learning a new skill. That's all I'm doing, right? I'm a big audio guy, but I'm really getting into video this year, and I'm challenging myself to learn a new skill. So that means learning a new skill is doing live streams. So hopefully this becomes better in after a few goes. But let me know. Place your comments below. So that is, guys, the episode. Hopefully you're doing okay with mental health. Please stay connected. On my website there's a contact page. Get connected. I'm all about being social. So that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up with some music, and thank you for listening. Remember this song here. Go to Spotify, search for Ralphie, and then Souvenirs if you like the song. That's me that wrote the song and sung on the song. Alright, cheers, guys, and look out for Craig Cook. He's a really cool musician. I'm looking forward to potentially doing some recording with this guy, and yeah, he's a really cool dude. So anyways, I look forward to actually meeting him for the first time. I've hung out with him on Skype, but we'll see what happens, hey? No pressure. Friendships are all about the slow burn. So here we go. Alright,